What's going on, YouTube? I am back from Key West and I'm sick, so yeah, I took a few days off to relax, but basically back with this 03 I think, I don't know, LB7, whatever year it is. I think today I only have about an hour to work, so I think today we're gonna go ahead and try and pull the front cover off and see if we can find it, if the damage is on the crank or the camshaft. I'm pretty sure it's on the crank. That's what I'm going with. But anyways, I don't really have time to jibber jabber, but we're gonna get into it. So probably take the shroud off, move the AC compressor out of the way, take the balancer off, the fan off, and kind of get this stuff out of the way so we can hopefully get down to the front cover, which we should just be able to pop off and see if the reluctor ring and timing gear are off, or if, you know, or if the cam's off or whatever. That way we can actually determine how far down we need to tear this motor and what the guy wants to do. So definitely just gonna get started digging into it. I don't have a lot of time, so I will pull this off. This is your TCM. You got 4 10mm bolts, and yeah, it's pretty easy to come off. There's little clips down in here that you gotta pull off too. I don't know if you can see them better on this side. It's already got most of it apart. There's one right here. This one's already gone, but there's one right here, so we'll pull that out. Probably lubricate the cylinders a little bit just to keep them from rusting or anything. So, but should be fairly easy to get this torn down. Alright guys, so the first 2 10mm are out. This TCM is really easy to unplug on this truck. You just push the little tab in. There's a gasket in there, so it takes a little maneuvering. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it one-handed, but pretty simple. You just press down on the tab and pop them off, and then this thing can come out, and that's easy enough. I got the 2 more bolts to take off, and then this will be out. Do a little trick to getting your clutch fan off, which I've probably talked about before. Usually, if you have the whole belt drive and everything still on, you can just hammer it off with like a punch and whatnot. But because I don't, I'm gonna have to hold this with my hand, and I have an air hammer, a flat chisel. So you can just kind of zip it off and it comes right off. There's tools, but usually you have a belt, but usually these ones get pretty stuck and you gotta like hit them off. So this works pretty easy. It's fairly simple. It just spins it right off. Easy day. Fast, it works. Done it 100 times. So usually like I leave the belt drive on, the serpentine belt, and I just use a hammer and like a big like pry bar and pound it off. But because I took everything apart already, I'm gonna zip it off right now. I'm not 100% sure where we left off. I'm pretty sure we were taking the clutch fan off, which is off. I used the impact trick on it and got it off. As you can see, the balancer's right here. So the balancer bolt was actually loose when I went to go tighten it. Pulled that off. We pulled the water pump out, and we pulled the pulley, the idler pulley, I guess, for the clutch fan. So we're down to basically just the front cover. As you can see, the water pump's out, bounces off, all that stuff, all the good stuff's off. So there's bolts around the edge here that I already broke loose, and there's, I believe, 5 bolts in the oil pan, which are right, it's kind of hard to see, but there's 3 along the front, and then there's 2 back a little bit that you need to take out. And once you gotta take those out because it actually goes into the front cover. And once we get the rest of these bolts out, we should be able to pop this front cover off and see if the timing gear or the reluctor wheel, whatever, paid and sheared on the crank or the cam, or what's actually going on and what caused it. So I'm gonna zip these bolts out and pull this front cover off, and we'll see. So as you saw, we had gotten the front cover off. I've been pretty busy lately, honestly, and I actually came and worked on undressing the motor a little bit. That way I could get this head off. But I wanted to pull the timing gear, which you can see I have it worked all the way off mostly. That one was really tough, and I think I know why. But I got it all the way off, and let's take a look at it. And you can see, you could tell it wasn't lined up before, but that's all metal from the pin there. Come on, focus on that. So we have found the issue, and you can see right here, I could tell when I was pulling it off by how tough it was that this was definitely the problem. But you can see the pin right there has sheared completely off. So that is why we jumped timing and had issues with all of that good stuff. So what we're gonna do for the rest of today and the rest of this video real quick is just pull off this driver's side head. I already got the injector lines and fuel lines off and stuff. Basically just pull this down so that way we can see if there's any significant damage on this side, and actually come up with a game plan, see how bad the pistons are and all that stuff. So anyways, we're gonna get into tearing that down, which is just the 5mm Allen key for all the valve cover bolts, and then the head bolts once we get both of them off, and also the up pipe to the manifold. So get that off, and should be back in business here shortly. I'm filming because I need two hands, but I'm gonna show you real quick that so this upper valve cover is usually RTV'd on, so it can be like super tough to get off. So I threaded these bolts in almost all the way and used this pry bar like this and pulled from, it was like right here, so you can stand on the side of the truck and you can pull it and it pops it right off. So a little tidbit of information. We're gonna undo these real quick so we can get the lower valve cover off, and then exhaust and pull the head off. So everything should be undressed from it. Just trying to get this head off, see what's going on, see what push rods are messed up and all that good stuff. So we'll probably take the rocker bridges out too and all that stuff. So we're almost done tearing this side down, and then basically that's gonna be it for the day. We might try and get this pin out, I'm not sure yet, so definitely something we can figure out, but we're almost done. Just want to see how extensive this side is. We got this head basically ready to come off. I'm about to pull it out right now, see what we can find, but as you can see, yet again, we have pretty gnarly bent push rod, and I think one of these, yeah, this one is too, so. But this head's all unbolted. I'm gonna pull it off right now and see if there's any damage. I think a little bit of coolant came out of the exhaust, so that kind of worries me, but I guess we'll find out. So again, we have contact on the first and the last piston. What is this? It's just a plastic. Let's see. I need to get up in here and see what's going on. It's kind of hard to see, but there you go. You can see that there's the pistons, or the valve marks on the pistons. So I'm gonna clean these up and see if we can see any more damage on them. So I know this video has kind of been all over the place, but we have both heads off, found the bent push rods, the cam pin is sheared, we have contact between the valves and the piston. As far as this goes for this truck right now, I think that's all we're doing. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Showed you guys how to kind of pull everything off. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to drop in the comments below and let me know. We'll definitely be doing more work when we start tearing this down and then putting it back together and deciding what route we want to go on. So pretty excited. It's been a long haul getting everything off and all that stuff, but you guys have seen my motor teardowns before, so I didn't really go too crazy in depth with pulling all the valve covers and stuff. The older videos, there's a playlist of the LOY build. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I'm out.